I mean, to really look back and to really look, man, you a slave for real.
I mean, I'm not a slave.
I ain't no
slave, man. I got a car outside, man. I can get up and leave when I feel like leaving.
Man, what? I'm on TV every day.
Yeah, you talking about I can get in my car when I feel like I ain't no slave, man. Get out of here.
Yeah,
man.
people don't
Chris is crazy.
Yep,
Chris is crazy.
That's
Seriously?
Right.
No, he's right.
No, that's it. No, I'm wrong. Because the society says, no, you're free. Society says, you're free. So you believe because that is the authority. That's who's pointing the gun at your head. So that's the authority, the one with the gun at the head. And this is the basis of reality and law itself. This is it right here. It's that we live in a militarized society. So reality, and get this, now this is the mind blower right here. Because what I'm saying is not wrong or bad. Damn, here you go.
See, I'm going to let you take over the show.
This is evil. This is evil what I'm about to say right here. This is so evil. What I'm saying is not wrong or bad. The way government operates or the way the manipulation of reality is not wrong or bad. Here's the reality we live in. If everything was the truth, if everything was the truth, you'd have no freedom. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't do nothing. You like breathing air is the truth. That is the law. Yeah. Break that law and you're no longer in this dimension. Okay. To be in this dimension, gravity is a truth. Breathing air is a truth. Speaking and you comprehending is a truth. Now imagine if you could go outside of what other people believe truth is. They told you at gunpoint. Truth is this book, The Art of Deception. That these symbols, this T, this H, this E, this A, these symbols are saying the art of deception. But if you could look past these symbols and make these symbols respond according to your perception of them, you're free. If all we do is look at the symbols that these people offer to us, words, numbers, laws, this, that, and the other, and we start to look, we say reality is based on the symbol. Reality is based on this. Now, here's what I was getting to. If everything we do is real, okay, and is the truth, then we can't make nothing up. And this is why the American society is one of the greatest societies on earth. Here's why. Because it's all a lie. Other societies live by truth. You steal something, we cut your hand off.
Cut your hand off.
You rape somebody, we raping you. You do truth. What you do to others, you getting it for yourself. Truth.
Wow.
America says no, truth is not here.
It's not here.
No truth is here. This is called deception. We're going to make up a reality that's not truth. It's based on truth. You can find it in all these books if you really want to know. But for everyday people, you're going to live in a matrix. You're going to live in a made-up illusion. And the reason for this is so that you can become more than what you truthfully are.
Wow.
In real life, you ain't nobody.
In the Matrix, you can be anything.
But in the Matrix, you can be anybody. You can do anything. And this is what makes America great. This is what makes this country great. When you understand the lie, it reveals the truth.
Wow.
It's so evil. Understand the lie. The lie. See, most people are looking for the truth. No, you don't want the truth.
No, they really don't.
You don't want the truth. The truth is the lion eating the deer, or the zebra, or some alligator leaping out of the swamp and biting your leg off, or eating your kid. Like, imagine your little kid, you walking through the woods and something just come and snatch him and eat him, run up in the tree and eat him. Wow. Like, that's the truth. Like, that's the truth. You don't want the truth.
No.
What you want is a nice street with concrete, no stray animals around. The pigeons are chosen for you. The bugs that you're pushing off are chosen to be there. The trees, the buildings, the color of the buildings, everything is set up. It is not real. It is a prop. Now, once you understand that, now you start to say in that prop, I'm whatever it is I want to be. I say I'm hip hop. Me, in this made up fantasy, I'm going to be hip hop.
I'm going in deep, Chris.
That's what I'm going to
I'm hip hop too. All
in this
day.
made up thing, that's what I'm going to be. And this is what it's become. This is what it's become. Imagine the term hip hop is our term. We create reality with that. Like reality. Like imagine like.
It's not about a salary. It's all about reality.
What money do you need if you understand the reality that money is in? Money is not real in and of itself. We all know the story there. The whole banking system is trust.
Well, most people don't know the real story, to tell you the truth. They're in the Matrix.
We'll see, and this is the thing, and I'm not going to speak too much because on this subject because I'm also giving away the game too. And every real seeker of truth knows that certain things you can't say publicly or you shouldn't say because you give up the game. You weaken the game. But in this particular instance, it's important to let people know at least one time, at least just once, okay? Let them know it's all an illusion. It's all made up. And if you understand that for real, you will make yourself whatever it is you want to be in this made up reality. Don't seek the truth other than within yourself. Outside, there's no truth out here. You can forget it. This whole thing is time. Look at all these clocks. How could you have so many clocks on the wall if time is real?
It's an illusion.
It's an illusion. Boston's time is not Oakland's time. Oakland's time is not New York time. LA time is not Miami time. So what's time?
Let me real quick. This is what Noble Drew Ali said to y'all, for all the Moors that don't understand. Noble Drew Ali said, time never was when man was not. So time does not exist. I'm going to repeat that again. Actually, this is Noble Drew Ali's solar return. For y'all that don't understand, it's his birthday today, January 8th. And actually, my mom passed on this same day. 4 years ago, my mom transcended 4 years ago on this same day. So I actually was going to dedicate the show to my mom because on that day she passed away 4 years ago, and on Noble Drew Ali's birthday. And he said that time never was when man was not. So time doesn't exist. Time in is emotion. And people got to understand that. You know, like Chris said, all these clocks. How could you do that? I asked the same question. Seriously? You know, so this is what this show is really about. So we trying to bring the real information to people the right way and have edutainment, fun as we do it.
Well, see, that's the ultimate form of knowledge is dance, poetry, rhythm.
We got poets in the building.
You know, this is the ultimate form of knowledge. Malcolm X put it this way. He had said that to make things, and I'm paraphrasing, to make things more complicated, like, matter of fact, I'll say what he said, actually. He said, the measure of intelligence is how you take something complicated and make it simple.
Yep. Yes, he did.
And, of course, the measure of ignorance is how you take something simple and make it too complicated to understand.
And you know what's funny? That's how attorneys do stuff. They make stuff complicated to people.
Right.
They make it complicated so you wouldn't, I want to say overstand it for those that don't understand. I'm not under anything. I overstand everything. You see, language is important. Go ahead.
So question. Okay, so if time is not existing, we are tapping into a reality at the same time. So what is your theory on that? I mean, we all here. I mean, we can say this is just an illusion, but yet we are living this moment together. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at the same time. We're observing the same things. We can look at the news and see what's going on at that time. So we are existing as one. I mean, are we just, coming in as like travelers and just meeting on this plane and having an experience?
That's
right
another
now?
2 hours right there.
You know what I mean?
That's another 2 hours right there. No, but I hear exactly what you're saying. And see, this also points, let me deal with that directly. Understand that our very consciousness is what's we don't have anymore. It's not that we don't have. We can get it right now if we decide to live the original way we were meant to live. Here's an example. Here's with time, okay? Time is made up by people who have to control nature itself. The world is not the earth. The earth is an actual living being that we live on in the universe. The world is what people do on that being. Time doesn't exist for the earth. Time only exists for the world. What people are doing. Now, we were original earth people. We were a part of the earth. The earth doesn't have time. The earth has seasons. There's no need for that. There's seasons. You flow in and out of.
So the controllers set up time?
Yes. Okay. Time is set up for the control of nature.
So it's like we're playing a game. We're going against the controllers and.
Well, see, once you know the game, you don't want to go against it. Hey, let's lose all of these times.
Okay.
If matter of fact, the fact that you have all of these clocks on the wall actually means that you understand the fallacy of time, the illusion of time. Because you got all of now. Imagine a person that is only connected to Los Angeles time. That is their clock. They don't understand no other time. That's the time. Their salaries are connected to that time. They're picking up their kids in school at this time. This is the clock I work on. Now imagine the illusion that they're in. That their whole day is based on this machine. And just 6 hours away, say in Arizona, the machine's different.
Let's get closer to the mic.
I'm doing that on purpose.
I know you are. He don't understand.
I'm doing that on purpose.
I understand.
Because when you come close like this, that's when you're really making your point.
Exactly. I know that. I know that. He's telling you that. Well, real quick, y'all listening to the Severe Bass Show on LA Talk Live. Y'all, hit us up in the studio at 323-247-7443. I got my man KRS One in the building, the teacher.
We can get back to that.
He's going in. Go ahead, bro.
No, we'll just to put a period there, because that's a very important question. We are in time. We are in time because we're in society. We've chosen to live in this civilization. So if you choose to live in this civilization, then there's nothing wrong with this civilization's rules. The only problem is when you believe these are the only rules now, and you have no place else to go. You have no place else to think. You can't maneuver. When their rules fails, you got nowhere else to go. Or when they're trying to impress their rules upon you, you got nowhere else to go. That's where this form of knowledge really comes in. It's not really even to go up against their rules, because the wisest minds on earth created these rules. Wow. The people, like, this is an ancient technique this is. Make the world believe that the good is a threat.
Wow.
And this is how the world is kept in control. If you really believed that the world was controlled by evil, manipulating people, there'd be riots in the street tonight.
You know what?
People would not stand for it. But you don't really believe that. What you believe is the people running this is just like me. They just like, they may do a little dirt here and there, but they just like me, basically.
Yo, there was a scene in the last Batman like that, when the dude stood up on the truck. And he said that in the movie. He said in the last Batman, the guy that had the mask on his face, he was saying that with the illusion. Yo, they was going crazy.
Man, I gotta